Well, the GBI says it got dozens of pounds of deadly drugs off the streets during a massive drug trafficking investigation. 16 people face charges.
The Georgia Bureau of Investigations is calling it Operation Silent Hand. Fox 5's Tara Jabbour has the story.
All of those people arrested are now charged with violating Georgia's RICO Act. GBI says they took over 30 kilograms of methamphetamine and also several pounds of fentanyl and hundreds of opioids off the streets. These people in North Georgia all facing charges in the wake of Operation Safe Silent Hand. The arrests are the result of a nearly 6-month-long investigation.
Who were trafficking in methamphetamine, fentanyl, diverting pharmaceuticals, oxycodone and roxicodone.
Ken Howard, special agent in charge with the GBI, says agents served 16 arrest warrants and 8 search warrants. That led to them taking dozens of pounds of drugs and multiple guns off the streets.
In addition to the methamphetamine and the fentanyl that they were sourcing from some cartel-connected individuals in metro Atlanta, primarily Gwinnett County, they were also diverting pharmaceuticals from metro Atlanta pain clinics.
The group is accused of trafficking drugs across 6 different counties, including Gwinnett, Hall, and Habersham. Howard says it's hard to put into words how many lives were saved by putting these people behind bars.
It's responsible for putting thousands and thousands of diverted pharmaceuticals on the street to people, and then, you know, kilograms and kilograms of fentanyl. You're talking about dosage units that could kill hundreds of thousands of people.
But it's not just the drugs. He says operations like this also help with safety in our communities.
There's robberies that are associated with this. There's armed robberies, all types of assaults, murder that goes along with the drug trade, and a tremendous amount of theft.
Howard says he hopes this sends a message to those who are committing similar crimes.
Just because we're not there today, we're likely building intelligence against your organization. We're gathering the evidence needed to put together the same type of prosecution against your group, and your day's coming.
And GBI says they expect to make more arrests in this case. Reporting in Atlanta, Tara Jabbour, Fox 5 News.
New tonight.